What have we been up to? What the hell's going on with the Fighting Fire podcast? Where have you guys been? Did you leave us?
Those are some of the questions we've gotten recently.
We're still here.
We're still here.
Still here.
We're still alive. Yeah, so what have we been up to the last few months since we've dropped an episode? First and foremost, we needed to take a break and really get organized and focus in on what we wanted to do next to provide you with better content and better services.
I wouldn't even say break's the right word. I think we just needed to get organized. Like, number one, we upgraded our equipment again.
Yeah, new mics
New
and...
mics.
For those
Look
that
at this thing.
see on YouTube,
Don't even know what this means.
this is a mixer, Rodecaster Pro. So
Fancy.
it looks like we're at a party.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about that. Like, so what's good about these mics? What's good about how is this going to bring value to our listeners?
Yeah, so these microphones, definitely an upgrade.
Yeah, I can tell.
Sound quality is going
Yeah.
to be a lot better. And then with the mixer, our biggest issue with our previous mixer was that it was recording at a different bit rate than what our iPhone, our cameras were recording at. While we were editing video, is the audio would lag behind the video. And now this mixer
This will help so much
will appropriately
for editing.
sync the video and the audio, which makes it much easier to update video.
Nice.
Speaking of video, that was one of our big goals to do over the past several months, was to learn how to update and edit our video.
Yeah. And we knew it was important. We, obviously we have audio for every single one of our episodes, but we also recorded video on every one of our episodes, but never did anything with it.
Right.
We knew the importance. We just didn't have the knowledge, experience, equipment to actually edit the videos and, chop it for different, TikToks and Reels and stuff like that. So
we spent some hours.
Yeah.
We got some lessons from people that were much better skilled in Adobe Premiere than us, and we got the lowdown, and we have since started our YouTube channel back up. You can find us, go on YouTube, search Finding Fire Podcast, and we're dropping about 1 to 2 episodes every week. Along with that, we are doing TikTok, Reels, Shorts.
Yep. Full on YouTube videos, the hour-long, 45-minute-long episode, and different shorts, and just knowing the importance of that and keeping up with the trends in digital, my friend.
That's right.
Yeah.
Along with, speaking of trends and digital, we bought a website about a year ago.
Yes.
And we let it
Finally.
sit, and we have finally put that in motion.
Yeah.
We have copy on the website, and big shout out to Story North Productions. They sat down with us. They did some video. They did some photography. So we will have video and photos for our website.
Yeah.
Hoping to launch that within about the next month here.
Yeah. It's a fun project. It's something we definitely needed. So we'll have our main homepage, the Finding Fire Company, who we are, what we're all about. We'll have a dedicated podcast page where, what is the podcast about? Why are you guys doing it? And the videos will live there. And then we're looking at putting a services page on there too. So just to talk about the different services the Finding Fire Company offers.
So things like digital marketing services, consulting services, sales training, things that we have really thrived in throughout our careers.
Yeah.
And things that we're passionate about.
Right. Yeah. And I think one good example of that, and one of our deadlines that we're looking at launching the site by July, is the Gus Macra 3-on-3 basketball tournament, which will be in Wakefield, Michigan, in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It's a town of 1,200 people, and they have like a 4-year contract with the Gus Macra. It's a nationally traveled 3-on-3 outdoor basketball tournament. So we'll be one of the sponsors with them and helping them with some digital marketing just to drive teams to that website and register. Trying to get like 200 teams. So if you're interested, if you play basketball and want to get a team together, check it out if you're around the area. It's really, really cool experience in that town. And just for a good cause, too.
As a main sponsor, we're going to be posted all over their social media and their website. So
have some announcements throughout the
cool opportunity.
Yep.
I guess the last thing that we wanted to let everyone know about is through our affiliation with the Two Hot Takes podcast. Morgan, the host of that podcast, started a production company, and she has recruited myself and Amy to start Married in the Midwest podcast, which Ryan will be heavily affiliated with, and we're going to be starting that project. IG account is live, so you can find it by searching Married in the Midwest podcast or Midwest Married. Hoping to get our first episode out in June.
Yeah, what's that? Talk a little more about it. Like, what's that? Where we are at in our lives with being married in the Midwest, having kids, doing this podcast, and how those kind of not correlate together, but
Yeah, a lot
play
of
with each other.
We're going to talk about a lot of the challenges of parenting and maintaining friendships as adults, and some of the drama that you might run into with in-laws and getting married. And we're going to talk everything really life and situations that arise throughout people's day-to-day lives. Our description of the podcast is 2 people who dated for 12 years, relationships, babies, in-laws, weddings, not in that order necessarily, but we're going to give you our takes. Podcast coming soon. So launching in June. All the drama, all the things that are fun in life.
Yes. So that's what we've been up to.
Yeah.
A lot of things in motion. A lot of things will be coming out here in summer, midsummer. That'll be exciting. We're excited to share with you all.
Yeah, super excited. Thanks for sticking with us, and more to come.